I got to give you your medicine.
All right.
Welcome into a Week 11 edition of Hit Sticks from the Star in Frisco. Isaiah Stanback, Barry Church. This might be the best episode yet. You know why?
How's that?
It's the Cowboys and it's the Chiefs. How do you slow down Kansas City and all the weapons that they employ? But first, we start on the defensive end. How does this Cowboys offense keep their success on Hit Stick? So the Cowboys had some success in Week 10 against the Atlanta Falcons. Defensively, the Falcons didn't really challenge the Cowboys up front, and they were able to attack outside the numbers. The Cowboys will try and do that again this week against the Kansas City Chiefs. The strength of the Chiefs' defense relies on the back end of the defense along with this defensive line. There are a couple different places to be, but a weak spot, Isaiah, is on the edge. How do the Cowboys attack the cornerbacks without getting those safeties involved?
Yeah, well, we want to definitely try to isolate these corners. We don't want to get back there in the safeties with Sorensen and the Honey Badger. Those guys back there, they're ball hawks, and Sorensen's a big-time hitter. So we don't want to mess with those guys. So how do you isolate, these cornerbacks with our trio of receivers? We have the personnel to beat these guys man-to-man, so we have to kind of maneuver some things, all right, in order to get these matchups. And I'm going to show you guys how to do that against young DCBC.
Yeah, DCBC over here. I'm going to let you know, I think Kansas City, they're going to try to take a page out of the Broncos book, which is pack that line of scrimmage up there with their defense and try to force Dak Prescott to beat us with their arm. But the only thing about that, they don't have the corners. They don't have the corners that Denver had. So I don't know how good this technique is going to work, but I do believe early in the game they're going to try to pack that box, take Ezekiel Elliott away, take Tony Pollard away, and try to force them to beat them with Dak Prescott's arm. Let's see how it goes with in the Madden world.
All right, let's see what we got here. Coming out in good old 11 personnel, 3-by-1 set.
See Matthew Roman.
Yeah, he's out there peeping. Gotta find out where he's at.
The corner route. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now, this is exactly what I'm talking about when I say you want to try to isolate these cornerbacks without getting these safeties involved. We got to show you guys from the wide view first. Take it up. Boom. All right. As you guys see right here, I'm going to go right out here to the slot. You guys see we got the Honey Badger back there making things happen, okay? He's running around, reminds me of a young Troy Polamalu, right?
Okay.
He might be at the line of scrimmage and he can be 30 yards deep at the snap of the ball. So you don't want to get too deep in your routes because as soon as you run anything from the numbers to inside, he's going to be present, even when it's just single high. So what we have here is a little switch release, okay? So I have these guys coming. I have CD on the outside. He's going to run a nice slant route. He's going to come underneath, all right? You see Gallup with the throw by. It's nice to have Gallup back. By doing that, I make sure that these guys are crossing, okay, rub routes. That's always a good thing in terms of getting these one-on-one matchups. So you guys see I have CD coming underneath, all right, that cornerback now has to bubble over the top. So it gives me an option to have CD on the inside of the field, but who's sitting there?
See who's lurking.
The young lurking Honey Badger, okay? So by me acknowledging that he's in the middle of the field, where is he not? He's not near the sideline. Yeah. So I'm perfect in position right here. These guys get a nice rub. That cornerback has to go over the top. All right, he has to go over the top to try to gain leverage again. He can't gain leverage. Perfect ball right here. Get him on the sideline. First down, Cowboys.
Couldn't have done it better myself, and this is what Kansas City has to fear going out there because they don't have the corners to go out there and shadow this trio of receivers.
Okay, so now we've seen the Cowboys offense. Let's go to the Chiefs offense where really the game is going to be won. Can the Dallas defense suppress some of the weapons? They're going to try a couple different ways of doing so. Barry, BC, DC, BC, doesn't matter. You're going to bring the DT, double team, on a couple different occasions. How do you do that?
Yeah, I'm going to bring the double team. And when you talk about mismatch nightmares and just having an offense loaded with weapons, I mean, KC, they can do it all. They got the speed with Hill, with Mecole Hardman out there. They got, Robinson as a possession. I mean, they're loaded on this entire offense. So it's going to be tough to just go out there and man-to-man these guys up. Because you know what Patrick Mahomes does? He buys time, and he has the arm talent to throw the ball anywhere on the field. So we got to be able to beat these guys up, but we got to have help over the top. So in this situation, I'm going to have my two safeties. In this situation is Wilson and KZ. They're going to be like the umbrella over there. They're going to be the umbrella over the entire defense, making sure nothing gets over the top of them. At least that's their job. And I'm going to bring Curse down into that slot. I like his physical presence. Hopefully he's able to get hands on Tyreek Hill. He has a double team with Wilson right over the top of him. It's not your traditional over the top. He's going to be right in there. If he runs a shallow, Wilson's cutting him off. So I'm putting Curse down there. Hopefully he can get the hands on him. But this is a tough task for any type of defense when you got a quarterback like Mahomes that can make any of the throws. So it's going to be tough. Hopefully we can get the job done.
Yeah, well, we're going to see what you can do here. I have a whole lot of guys I can go to. Let's see what you got here.
Here we go.
I might even hot route you a little bit.
No.
A little hot route, yeah.
Come on, Curse.
See that right there? Come on. Ooh, you see it. You see the lightning.
I seen it light up.
Bam, we got action.
Oh, no, Curse early in the game. Oh, no.
Oh, we got action. We got action, boss. And that is the threat that these guys possess. Just like teams fear the Cowboys when they step to the line of scrimmage, teams have to respect and fear the Kansas City Chiefs. To what DCBC just said, these guys are a problem, and this guy right here is the culprit. You've seen it. Even though the game plan was to double team him, we were still able to execute here on the offensive side of things. First of all, you brought Curse up to do what?
To get his hands, and he did not do it.
Get his hands
to switch that matchup.
Yeah, you might want to switch that one up, because what you end up seeing here as we go ahead and push the play button is the no. Don't let it happen, because if you don't stop the Sonic the Hedgehog at the line of scrimmage, or AKA Cheetah, no disrespect, because it's of the Cheetah, all right, then this is going to happen. Now all of a sudden, instead of having a double team, now you have this guy with the ability to go ahead and generate speed and play man-to-man on your safety. He's too quick. He's too explosive. That's going to be 6 if we allow that to happen. You got to get your hands on him at the line of scrimmage. BC, what you got to say about that?
You're completely right. I mean, we got to get better at the line of scrimmage. Our safety got turned around. He had the speed turn, but you don't have nowhere near the speed to be able to keep up with Hill like that. That's why you got to get hands on this man at the line of scrimmage. He does a great job of just throwing Curse to the side, getting into his route. If this happens on Sunday, we're in trouble, Isaiah. We're in trouble.
So now let's put the Cowboys back on offense. One of the guys that was very active early on, really averaged 6 catches a game through the first 6 games of the season. Dalton Schultz has been very quiet lately, but we have a feeling that he could get involved again against the Kansas City Chiefs. Isaiah, how do you do that against this Kansas City defense that has some familiar faces?
Yeah, well, we want to get these guys playing close to the line of scrimmage. So one of the ways in which you could do that is obviously establish a run game. We still got a dude by the name of Ezekiel Elliott, who happens to be a dog. Regardless of what his stats are showing right now, he is still very effective in the passing game and the running game. So if we make them respect our run, all of a sudden we can get those linebackers to jump up to the line of scrimmage, and then we have opportunities to not only beat these guys to the second level with Schultz, but also we can stretch the field. By stretching that field, the safeties have to respect it, whether that's going to be the Honey Badger, whether that's going to be Sorensen. Those guys are going to have to take him if he decides to go across the field. If they jump him, then we also have Gallup and Coop and anybody else that wants to run routes behind him. So they're going to kind of be in a quandary to still want it from my boy BC, all right, in terms of trying to figure out what they want to take. So we have to put those guys in a high-low situation, make them choose, and obviously, no matter what they choose, they're going to choose wrong.
All right, well, DCBC over here, I'm going to throw a little razzle-dazzle at you right now, because, you know, that man-to-man coverage, it kind of scared me last time. We got exposed a little bit out there. So what DCBC is going to do right here is I'm going to go ahead and bring my corners up. I'm going to go ahead and press.
You sure you want to do that?
I'm going to go ahead and press because I got faith in what those guys can do. And you never know what I'm in on the back end. I could be in zone. I could be in man. I'm going to be out here disguising. That's what they're going to try to do against Dak Prescott. They're going to try to disguise with the Honey Badger and Sorensen out there. Let's see what we can accomplish right here, right now.
Ooh, CD Lamb, man-to-man, no help over the top. I like it.
Yeah.
I like it. Here we go.
Roman.
Bam. Ooh, later run. Come on. Give me that.
Oh! No! You see it. You see it.
Oh, no.
I'm going to let you take us through this one.
Oh, no.
I got to give you your medicine
on
this one.
All right. I may have forced something here. All right? I may have forced it. But let me take you guys through at least my thought process. The execution was terrible by me. Young DCBC did a great job. But what I was trying to do here is the Schultzenegger, okay? Obviously, we try to get the linebackers to jump up to the line of scrimmage, and we're trying to get these guys to flow over the top, all right? So, boom. As we get ready to kick the play off here, I'm going to snap the ball. We're faking the run, and as you see here, okay, Schultz is taking things across the field. Now, there's a couple different ways to go about this. He could sit down right here, okay, and give his eyes back to the quarterback and sit in that zone. You heard BC say the man scared him, right? And that's usually what you're looking for in this particular thing, play action. You want to get these guys going across the field so you can get these man-to-man coverages. But we don't get that. So the best thing to do in real life is to sit down right here in this zone. All right, that gives your eyes back. Boom, that's an easy catch. convert it for a first down. But we don't do that here, okay? So what he ends up doing is he's taking it across the field. And what I don't want to do here is exactly what I did. Release the ball with a guy going outside, already having outside leverage, and I'm forcing the ball to Schultz here. That's the reason why he got picked off. If it happened to be man-to-man, look back one person. All right, look back one person back here. I think we got Gallup, okay? Gallup could take this thing a little bit higher in real life. He could take it higher, and that's going to really put the Honey Badger in a bad position because now you're getting that high-low. And if he wants to get greedy and take Schultz, that's exactly what I'm talking about. That whole back half back there is where Gallup would have in terms of the high-low, and that's the matchup we're looking for in man versus zone. We just didn't get it here.
Yeah, you didn't get it right here. And if we could run it back a little bit, DCBC did what I did right here is I made it look like a man-to-man zone. As you can see, it's like a white picket fence right there. Everybody's on a line right there, real close to the line of scrimmage, giving us that man look, that zero pressure look. And I feel like that's what Kansas City is going to do out here because they don't have the physical presence to just go out there and beat us man-to-man, bone on bone. I think our talent is immensely better than theirs. So they're going to try to disguise some things right there. And that's what I did right here. I made it look like we're in man-to-man coverage. At the snap of the ball, everybody kind of backs out into their zone look. I was playing a cover 6 right here. So cover 4 on the front side, cover 2 on the back side. And you're right. If Michael Gallup would have took that up the middle, Honey Badger would have been out of luck right there. Easy touchdown. But we disguised it, made Dak Prescott throw it to the underneath guy. Schneed made a heck of a play right there.
So the final thing we're going to look at here in this week's edition of Hit Sticks is how good Kansas City could be against the Blitz. The Cowboys have one of the better blitz pickup quarterbacks in Dak Prescott in the league. Well, Patrick Mahomes, over the last couple of years, he's been that guy for the Kansas City Chiefs. This year, not so much. So, Isaiah, how do you plan to combat that? Barry, how do you bring the blitz and make sure you get home?
Yeah, one of the things that these guys have been doing really well with the last few weeks as their offense continues to ramp up is taking less shots down the field and really trying to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, which is anybody who can go out there and run a route. So they've been doing a really good job of getting the ball in Kelsey's hands in 5-6 yards, giving Tyreek Hill fly sweeps, quick little hitch routes and letting these guys get yak yardage. So they are doing a lot better job versus the blitz because that's what teams have been doing and been successful with in the first half of the season.
Yeah, and with me over here on the defensive side, we got to find a way to heat up Pat Mahomes out there. Now, we're not going to run man behind it because from the last episode, I just don't know if we have the capabilities to run man against this team. So we're going to run kind of a fire zone. And for those that are watching that don't know what a fire zone is, that's when you blitz, but also play a zone behind it. So that's what we're going to do right here. And we're going to try to shift a little bit. Actually, let me shift them over right now. Because not only do you want to try to confuse Patrick Mahomes, but you want to try to confuse their offensive line and who are they picking up, who are they not picking up. And when you have a fire zone, it ain't like you're bringing more than they can block. So you got to try to confuse the offensive line as well. So that's why I switched my linebackers over to the nub side where Kelsey is. Hopefully we have success in getting after Pat Mahomes because if we don't, this could be a track show out here.
Okay, now I'm playing the role of Patrick Mahomes. I see you do the shift. I'm going to go ahead and hot route this thing up because I see that you.
Ooh, what we got going on there?
Ooh, okay. Hold on. Let me see.
Hold on now.
Over to my guy. Okay. Yes, sir.
We're making adjustments.
Oh, yeah. Now we're getting some moves.
Okay. All right.
Okay, we got that going right there.
What you got?
All right, I'm gonna bring him back for me one time. Okay, now I know it's man coverage. You see that man following?
Okay.
Boom. Let's go ahead and snap the ball, and we're gonna be Gucci. Good to go.
Okay. I'm right here with you though. Make the play.
Oh, did he get the feet in?
I don't think he got the feet in.
Did he get the feet in? Heck of a play.
Heck of a play.
So as you guys saw on offensively, I was trying to get a man declaration. So even when you're as a quarterback, you want to find out, okay, am I seeing blitz? Am I seeing man coverage or am I seeing zone? So we saw this guy's running all kinds of different motions, all that jazz, razzy dazzle. But you see here, that fire zone blitz is coming backside and he's dropping the zone, all right, on the front side. I'm trying my best, all right, offensively to try to get quick routes. You see guys crossing face right here. That's exactly what he's looking for. He should have put his foot in the ground and thrown the ball right here to the inside. He did not. He tried to sit back on the back leg. He had more time than what he thought he would have, and he tried to get that man-to-man, all right, with his number one tight end, Travis Kelce. But Dono, okay, is that Dono? Or no, that's KZ.
That's KZ.
KZ came and got the Oh!
Gotta have better feet than that.
Gotta have better feet than that. The toe drag swag was not present right there. But how do you feel like you did with that, BC?
I feel like we did all right there. You guys did a great job, offensive line, of picking up the blitz. I don't feel like Pat Mahomes was under stress at all. And he had a lot of open options out there. He had a lot of open options, but hopefully that disguising kind of threw him off a little bit. And if we let it play right a little bit here, LVE does a great job of getting his hands on Kelsey right here. Boom, throwing him off the route, causing him a little, the timing and the chemistry between him and Mahomes gets thrown off a little bit. He still has an open receiver down here at the low, but that jam up right there gave time for KZ to get over the top and make the play. Just got to have better toe drag swag next time.
Okay, so we've wrapped things up in Kansas City with a lot of success against the Cowboys. Do you expect that to kind of continue into Sunday?
I think this is going to be a head-to-head track meet. This is like Mo Green versus Usain Bolt. I don't know. You know, they both were great in their era. We're going to see who shows up.
Without a doubt, it's going to be a track meet. Whoever wins on third down got the best opportunity to win this game.
Got to convert in short yardage situations as well and in the red zone because there's going to be some opportunities you have to execute. That was not necessarily the case on this edition of Hit Sticks. Hopefully it's better on Sunday. For Isaiah Stanback, Barry Church, I'm Kyle Yeomans. We'll see you next week on Hit Sticks.